What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Beat Farm. Fat Beats here. Last time on episode 3, we got some more survivors and we settled all of them in, as well as put them to work. We had to address some of our resource shortages. Right at the very end of the last episode, if you guys caught that, we just completed our research for more scouts. Another thing you might have noticed in the last episode, if you did see it, was I accidentally sent my scouts back to the Lost Expedition site instead of to our city. And I thought they actually got to our city and didn't drop off resources, so I was really confused about that. So this time we're definitely going to bring them back home and get that booty. Definitely want that wood and food. And that steam core. We need that steam core. Don't know what we're going to use it for yet, but I suspect we will definitely consider building our first coal mine using that steam core. And since we're here right now, let's get started. Let's see, we need to look at our book of laws and let's see what we can do here. Do we want radical treatment? Try amputation, or will we sustain life? Well, we can do sustain life for now. If I can rush the tech tree fast enough, I can get it all the way up to our infirmaries, and we won't have to do any amputations. Let's try that. Let's see what happens.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Yay, new law signed. Hopefully I'll have enough people to take care of them. And if I play this right, I won't have too many issues. But we are going to have another drop in our temperature level in the next day. And it won't be for another day or so before it comes back. So this episode we will probably play through these two temperature changes. And I'm hoping we can get more survivors and get some more scouts so that we can really start uncovering the landscape in the next episode. After this point, the available sites will start to branch out pretty quickly, so we'll have more options. But let's do something here first. Let's take a look at our situation. So as we saw in the last episode, we were missing, right, because we researched our extended temperature range, so this swung from a huge surplus to a huge shortage. So that means we're going to have to address that issue this episode first. And what I'm thinking of doing is probably shutting down one of these sawmills and moving the workers over to another coal lumber. Either that, or I wait until the steam core comes back, work with the scouts, and build a coal mine with that. Wait, can I? Let's take a look. I'm trying to remember here. Oh right, I haven't researched the coal mine yet either. How do I get the coal mine? Ah, there it is, okay. Well, are we ready? Yeah, we're ready. We might as well start that then. Because we just finished our more scouts research last time. So yeah, perfect. Alright, so by the time they come back, we should be ready to build our first coal mine. Oh yeah, and we still got another 2 days. No wait, 1 day. To keep this promise. Extended shift. No extended shifts. After that, I'm putting you guys back to work. Just a careful balance of discontent. This episode, we might also find the other settlement. Let's just march through and see what we've got here. The other thing I want to do is start building bunkhouses. We might have to do that here really soon because once the temperature drops, it gets really hard. Well, I wouldn't say really hard, it just gets really irritating to build them. Let's build a couple. put some people out here. This will be fun. What I might want to do is just build another extra tent out here so that I can upgrade them without having too much irritation. So I might do that. Let's do that. Does he have access to? Yeah, he does. Just barely. Let's put you right here. Alright. Speed it up and make sure nothing happens here that's a real issue. We do have enough coal for about a day before things get a little harder. This is gonna be touch and go.
End of shift. Go rest.
We found the bridge. Oh, there's the automaton. Let's go get that. Whew. Yeah, let's get that. Send it to the city. I like automatons. As long as they don't, as long as they don't step on anyone. Go automatons! Alright, got a weather station and a large convoy. Let's see. Do I want to look for more scientists? Or do I want more people? Let's go for the large convoy. Hopefully we will have enough, because what I want to do is bring back both the steam core and people so that we can boost our efforts in terms of building up more infrastructure before we really push out with multiple scouts. The other thing that we're going to start freaking out about is Winterhome. So if you guys have played this before, you know that Winterhome is where a lot of challenges come up very sharply, and that is where I failed in the last episode, or sorry, in the last playthrough of my series. If you guys want to check that out, please click the link above. But that was where I started really, all the mistakes that I had made in the last series came to a head back then. And all the things that I shouldn't have done basically compounded to the point where once people found out about that settlement, I basically lost the game at that point. But anyway, talk more about that later. Let's go ahead and update another bunkhouse while we can. While we're at it, we should probably also start looking for another... Oh, see, now that's the problem. We're only going to have one more core coming. We're probably going to need another steam hub soon. Decisions. I'm not sure I have enough coal for that to happen either, so I might have to just punt and build a coal thumper and shut down the other sawmill for the moment. That might actually be the best option while I'm here, because we're about to hit the next drop. And there go my hunters. You can never have enough coal thumpers. Alright, well, let's build that. And we're gonna have to shut down one of these sawmills. Let's turn off that over there, and we'll turn this one on over here when we're ready. Okay. Let's keep upgrading. Good thing I built that tent, because that means our homeless people can run over to the tent for a moment while their houses are upgraded. Let's see the happy people start to work. Okay, fine, they're not that happy. Happy people. happy people. Okay, there we go. Got that going. See how many thumpers we can get now. Oh, sorry, how much coal we can get now. I don't know if any of you have heard the song I was just humming before, but it's Homemade Kazoku. I'll put the link down. Well, I'll put the link up in the above, in the corner of the screen. So if you want to check it out, check it out. It's from one of our from a Bleach anime series. It was one of the closing songs. I actually had a chance to see them live, but sadly I missed the opportunity when I was at an anime convention. This was a long time ago. I should have grabbed their CD. I like that group. But yeah, good times. Alright, here we go. We are about to have another temperature drop. 10 degrees, back to 40. Blah 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 blah. Keep building more bunkhouses. Let's see, you're okay. Oh, here we go. Temperature falls. Ah, miserable. Oh no. There we go. Okay, so everything should be on. This is gonna be kind of miserable for a little while.
Get to work.
About to research coal mining,
There's plenty to
and I need to make sure. Hey, is that cookhouse on? The cookhouse should be on. Ah, scouts have reached a large convoy. We have survivors. Let's escort them to our city. Okay, good. We're gonna have a nice group of people coming in. Yeah. 45 people. Dang, 45 people. Okay, so we're going to need at least 3 more rats. Alright, coal mines are ready to go. What do I want next? We've almost tapped it out. Let's go for generator power. This is gonna really eat up our coal. So when they get back, we're gonna put them all on coal and get our first mine up. That's what we're going to do. How is our overlay over here? Okay, yeah, we're going to upgrade those tents over there too. Oh, no good. Yeah, people are, yeah, good. Let's keep going, Let's go over here. Let's upgrade that one for now. Yeah, we got about a day left. Okay. Food is okay. Let's check out what's going on over here. It's chilly. Yep. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna... Nope! Ah, I forgot. I totally forgot. I thought I had it. Well, that was my mistake. That really made them mad. I should not have done that. I thought that it was done, but I didn't check the timer, and it was so close. That was really dumb of me. Oh well. Looks like you guys are gonna have to go into overtime for a bit. Yeah, well, it works now, but I shouldn't have done that. I could have held on just a little bit longer. At least I didn't have them after Winter Home, because if that happened afterwards, I would be in a very bad position now. And once again, I would have blown it. So yeah. It's hard to record and talk, and sometimes I use stop thinking. It's a little embarrassing. Sometimes I stop thinking about what I'm doing when I'm talking. Fat beats. I really want this to succeed. I don't want to have to do this all over again. Yeah, and I wasn't thinking, so I upgraded to... Oh, wait a minute. I don't have any free people right now. That's the other thing. Oh, okay. Great. Power upgrades up. Nope, we don't want that right now. Let's keep it at number 1 right now, okay? Because that would be very serious if we let it go. At that point, we definitely lose more coal. Alright, so now that we have that, let's see what else do we want to do. Maybe a resource upgrade? Or let's just go to drafting machines. Just go ahead with that. I'll think about what we need to get next. Usually when you commit to one of your research arms, you just keep going with that because you're not always going to have those options. And we have another opportunity for another law. Yes, we need this. And we will need that too, but nobody's died yet. And I'm hoping I'm going to keep it that way. So, in order to prevent that for now, let's do extra food for the ill or a care house. Well, we don't have anyone gravely ill yet. So let's go for extra rations to make sure. And then we can go for the others later.
A new law has passed.
Let's see. Who's in treatment? Where are you at? You're at home. Okay. Well, maybe we can go look around and see how many patients we have sitting here. Now we've got 2 over here. Where's the mother load? There's the mother load. Stuff you guys. Feed me, Seymour. I've never actually seen the whole Little Shop of Horrors show. Maybe I should check that out sometime. That's the only line I know from that. I don't know how, it's just from my theater days, people would say that all the time, so. Alright. Hurry up. What else we got over here? Do we have any issues? We are struggling just a little bit. Another day and we will be fine. Look at that. Sick people have been stuffed full of food and they're getting better already. Let us continue. What should we do now? We might want to build more tents. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to prepare for another wing just like this one that I have over here. Let's take a look. I'm going to need to build a wing out here somewhere. Either that or I can build it out in this direction. I might do that just to extend it across. Let's try that. Yeah, that's a good place to extend anyway because we're going to need to build that coal mine soon, so I'm gonna build this out here first. We're just about to run out of steel for the day too, so let's see what we can do here and keep upgrading. Okay. We are still waiting. We've got a few more hours before we've got lots and lots of materials coming in. Lots of food, lots of wood, and lots of people. Oh no. Got more sick people. That's because of our tents. Okay. Well, we've still got people being stuffed because that medical post, yeah, it's full. What about you? Yeah, let's stuff you as well. Hey, look, they're back. And we have 45 people who are going to be freezing. But what we can do is immediately create another group of scouts that are going to go out Actually, another thing that we can do is send our other group of scouts over there as well. So let's make both of them go there. So once they get there, we can have them branch out. There's going to be a couple of more options that we have. Okay, so we've got that. Let's build what we need to build. We need a coal mine. We need that pretty much immediately. So let's build one over here. And we also need more tents over here. 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4. Is that positioning okay? I wasn't thinking of that. Nah, I didn't think of that again. Okay, good, yeah. Oh, that's good. Alright, just want to make sure that those rings are good. So we need to definitely push up our coal output, and we will open up our steel mill, our sawmill again, now that we have enough people. So let's turn that on. And we'll turn that on as well. Okay, so everyone's going to be working. What else can we have them go to work on? We're going to need to build another steel mill, that's for sure. So let's do that. We'll do that in a second. Hurry, hurry, hurry. That's right. Put it all up. Alright, we're going to need another medical post, unfortunately. That's one thing you don't ever want to have problems with. Hey, what happens if I put 2 medical posts right next to each other? That might be nice. Maybe they'll group together like the other ones did. Okay, so let's also build our next steelworks. We're going to need it. Definitely going to need it. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Gotta put all these guys to work as quickly as possible. And we're almost full of food, that's great. Drafting machines, yes, we are now at tier 2 technologies. We can definitely start researching the nicer things. What do we want to do first? What's the most important thing? More food or infirmary? What do we have to prioritize right now? Let's think about it. Our steam hub range would be nice. Improved heaters would be nice. But the first thing that we should probably do, now that it's going to warm up in a second, we should be okay. Let's do... With winter home, it's going to be really hard, so we're going to need to make sure everyone's happy as much as possible. Healthcare installation would be nice. What do I want? We're definitely going to need to improve our steelworks, but we can't do that just yet. Oh, well, the steam ones don't need pores. That's good. And we don't have enough for... Yeah, we don't have enough steel right now to do any of the advanced research that we need to do. We can do lighter scout sleds. That would be nice. Yep, it looks like we're going to be doing lighter scout sleds. One of the things that we want to do with this playthrough is I want to get the scouts to be as mobile as possible, as quickly as possible, so they can scoot around a lot more quickly, because last playthrough they just kind of trudged along, and I never got to this point anyway. Alright, let's put some of our guys to work, increase that, and let's stop them. We want to make sure that we have as many people who are healthy as possible. So we want to optimize for that. Let's see, we've got our coal mine going now. That's good. We still have 15 people we can employ, so we'll be just enough there. And now look, we have enough steel again. That's great. So far so good. It's gonna warm up. Yeah, it's gonna warm up in the next day. Here comes our automaton. So, with the automaton, we have an opportunity to free up one of our resource producers. It's not as efficient, but it'll get the job done and free up people. So, that's pretty useful. That thing's bloody massive. Yay! And yes, we can improve their research. We can use research to improve their performance. So what do I want to use it for? And yes, it can. It's an automaton, yes. I might even use it for my steel mill. But what would these other guys be doing? Well, for now I think we should be okay. So let's make you go to the steel mill and work. That way I can have my other guys figure out what they want to do next. I think having 5 research engineers is really good already. There we go, lighter scout sleds, and we have enough to do an outpost depot. We don't have any new places to go just yet, so we should be okay. One can never have too much food or resources. So let's go ahead and build a steam coal thumper research. One of the things we can do is we can really push hard on our coal production and get comfortable with that, because the next drop, as you can see in our next episode, we are going to encounter our first drop beyond 40 degrees. And from this point on, things get a lot harder for us. The name of the game is a race against time, so it's basically 40 days and 40 nights of ever increasing cold. It's a race against the clock.
Finish your labors, people.
I did actually beat this once before I started this next playthrough again, so that's why I know all these things. You're thinking, Fat Beats, how do you know all of this? There are tons and tons of other players who have already gone through this before. You can actually look for them on YouTube, because this is a 2-year-old game. So I'm doing this for fun, and this is really entertaining, and I enjoy playing these games and seeing if I can be halfway decent at them. It did take me about 2 months to get the handle on this game because of real life, but I'm enjoying it. So far so good, and it will be another 19 hours before our 2 groups of scouts get to the next location, which was what again? The weather station. So yeah, it looks like next episode we're going to be dealing with all of that. Our first freeze below 40, winter home, and the new challenges of having more people. So at this point, if you guys are enjoying this series, like I always say, like and subscribe, join the Beat Farm, and I hope to see you in the next episode. This is Fat Beats, signing out.